Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you are a work at home employee and you still need a place where you can shoot some YouTube videos, then this video is for you. So I'm gonna flash a picture of the old desktop setup on the screen, and then here is the after, which is still a work in progress. So there's a lot of things that I changed about my work at home setup, which allowed me to start filming YouTube videos a lot easier again. But first, a little backstory. Before, I used to have a dedicated office space where I could have a much bigger area to have different desks and different filming setups. But now I basically have everything in a little office right here. So because of that, I had to make a lot of changes. The first one was to remove the stands on this dual display and then get them on a camera mount, so that way you have more desk space. The second thing I did was just try to figure out a way to get the keyboard and mouse out of the way whenever it's not in use. So when I do have to use it, it'll sit out on this mat right here. But then after I'm done for the day, I could just push it right underneath the monitors. So that's another big reason why you want to get those monitor stands out of the way. They do have some nice keyboard desktop stands that you can buy, but I wanted to keep things as simple as possible, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. If you look at the back of the monitor, this is my work PC, and before it used to be on the table with everything else. So now I bought a clamp, and then that is on the dual monitor pole as well, and the wires and everything is all hidden. So when I push the monitor back in place, all the ugly stuff is sitting on the back. So in addition to that, I have this little stand right here where I can hold the work laptop, where I can move the work laptop out of the way when it's not in use. I picked up this small little wall shelf right here to put miscellaneous things. And then the big change that allows for a lot more storage as well as a place to mount my overhead camera is this IKEA shelf. So I'll flash the product on the screen and put a link in the description below, but this allows me to get a lot of storage right above the desk. So I can put a lot of these types of boxes over there or anything else I want. But more importantly, it gives me a way to mount my overhead camera solution. So this is what I use in all my videos. It's the Sony ZV-1 Mark II camera. And what I did was I put some magnets underneath the shelf here, because if you have poor lighting and you're doing an overhead shot, you're gonna see this really strong shadow whenever you move your hand over stuff. So if I have like a product like this, just showing it around, you get distracted by the shadow in the back. So I have these lights that I use for overhead light, and then what I can do is stick it on the magnet. And when I turn it on, I have a nice light that's going over this part of the table. And then once I turn off all the artificial light to control things a little bit better, hopefully the idea is that it reduces the shadow. Right now we have skylight that is letting in a lot of light too. But I have the magnets on both sides, so I can put the smaller lights over here too. And when I don't need to use it anymore, I can turn it off and just leave it there, take it off. But that allows me to do overhead videos again. Now, if I wanted to do standard headshot video, I can probably set up a camera right here facing me, or I can even put it along the pole and have it sticking above the monitors right here all the time. So I'll have to play with that solution a little bit. The other big change I made was in my office chair choice. So you see here, this is from Autonomous, but it's basically like a stool. So instead of a chair that has like an armrest and a backrest, now I have this stool. It allows you to sit in a lot of different positions. You can kind of lean on it whenever you need to take a break, but it kind of forces you to stand up, and it's a perfect complement to the standing desk we have here. So I haven't really talked about my standing desk in any of my videos, but it's made by a brand called Vivo. Vivo is also the brand of all these accessories that I have. So one of the accessories is this stabilizer bar, and then all of the monitor brackets, PC brackets, they are all by Vivo as well. The reason I bought this is because in my old place we were trying to find a table that had the narrowest width to fit in our area, and it turns out that this desk is also perfect for this little area right here. So the corner of this desk goes right up to where the door starts, and it doesn't pass it. So it's a perfect desk for this little space. This allows me to shoot real quick, and then when I need to work again, I just pull out the keyboard and mouse and get to work.